Hi, welcome back to my channel. As discussed in my last video, I got myself a sewing machine about maybe a year and a half ago now, and I haven't actually unboxed it. As most of you will know, there was quite a few things that happened over the last few years, so getting to unbox little gifts for myself sort of got put by the wayside. But now I have the time to do it, so I thought I would share a little unboxing with you. I'm probably going to put music over me unboxing it because I noticed in the last video the audio, the traffic sound from outside was really bad, so I am actually working on doing some soundproofing in this area. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox it. I'll actually move the camera down so you can see a bit better as well. The warranty cards, instruction manual, which I'm definitely going to need to read, maybe I should have opened from the bottom. Wow, she's very pretty. So I got the heavy duty one. One, it was on sale, and two, I had some major design ideas that I was going to do, and yeah, things have changed. I may do them. I had some design ideas with crochet and this traffic's really bad. So I had some really, I got the heavy duty one because I had some design ideas for crochet and fabric together, making cushions and sensory items. So I may do that again once I'm a little bit better at using this. The reason I'm breaking this out is I have a project to do. So I've gathered all the supplies for the project, and they were stuff that I had already laying around. So I used to have these decorative dowels, sort of like they're decorative bamboo that I used to have in a tall vase. So I'm going to use these for the Teepee posts. And then I have an old, this is actually from IKEA. It's It's actually from IKEA. It's an old tab curtain. So if you can still get these online, I'll link them down below. But yeah, I'm just going to use this because it's really good quality, thick fabric. And it's great colour for boys. Well, it's a unisex colour really. First thing we'll have to do is cut off the tabs because we're not going to use them. And sew a hem along the bottom so we can tuck the dowels into the hem so that then they don't spread apart. As well as we're going to connect them at the top with some hot glue and rope that I have. So now that I've got all the supplies for the project, I guess I better find some yarn and learn how to thread this. Oh, it came with its own little dust bag, or dust protector. As I showed you already, the bag of tools. One of the most important parts, the pedal to make it work. So let me get all this set up and read the instructions and work out how to, what's it called? Thread the yarn. No, it's not yarn, it's cotton. Thread the thread. Too much crochet on the brain. I'm talking about yarn in a sewing machine. Don't think that's a thing. One of the best part about using fabric that I already had was I've already hemmed these curtains multiple times, so I actually have the perfect colour thread. So that's for the bobbin. Oh, it just goes on. Ah, there you go. I might bring you a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, so on this machine, the spinning spool is here, and then you have a secondary one that they give you in the kit that can go here, which is pretty clever. I'm probably telling you, I don't know if I'm telling you things that you already know, because I've never had a brand new sewing machine. I've always had hand-me-downs, or I've borrowed my mother-in-law's, which was the last machine that I have, which I borrowed from my mother-in-law. So, Alright, so I'm going to plug this into power and get myself set up, wind on the bobbin, and when you see me next will be when I'm sewing, either sewing or cutting the fabric for the project. So I'll catch up with you then. Okay, so I've got it all set and ready to go. It's really exciting. I am going to have to read the manual and look at a few things because this is actually a digital sewing machine. So, well, I think it's a digital sewing machine. Is it a digital sewing machine? I don't know whether it's classified as a digital sewing machine. I'm assuming it is because there's buttons that I have to select the stitch type. So, anyway, I'll work on that and then we'll come back and we'll do some sewing. Okay, so, sorry I started before I started recording. I started doing a few temporary things to see if it was going to all work as I got it together, and then I went, oh, I should be recording this. So because my dowels are not really dowels, they're out of a old decorative pot that I had, so I'm using what I had at home. So I've actually I'm not sure if you can see, hang on, I'll bring you down a bit. So I've just added, like, I've tied 3 of them together with just some yarn, not yarn, what do you call it, twine. And now I've just quickly tied this up the top. Okay, and I'm just going to wrap it around so that it's tight, I guess, is what I'm going with. And then I'm going to put some hot glue in to hold it in place. Just sort of wrapping it around each post. Actually, I'll zoom in a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just sort of wrapping it around and then I'll tie it off. I just want to do this to make sure it's a bit secure so the posts don't fall out. Obviously, because there's going to be 2 bubbers in here. And then I'll hot glue it so the twine stays in place a bit better as well. I know there's probably a million better ways to do this, like knots and stuff that probably people in the comments are probably going to tell me. But I watched a few other videos and everyone had their own way of doing it, but I want to make it so that it can still sort of collapse a little bit when they move house and stuff. But as I said, I'm going to put little pockets for each leg to go in when I do the sheet over top. So this way, yeah, see, it will collapse down. I'll be able to move it out again. Alright, so now I'm just going to drape the, put it this way, to do my measurements again now. So I'm going to drape the curtain over it and get the length. I know I've got plenty of curtain. So what I did, I found the center of my curtain and I just put a safety pin in it. And for now I'm just going to use that safety pin and safety pin it through the yarn just to hold it in place for the moment. So that's the basics gist of it. So I'm not quite sure how well this is going to turn up in shot, or if I can get the whole thing in. Looks like I can. My camera is not it doesn't have a very wide angle lens on it. So I'm just trying a different approach to work this out. It's taken a while because my brain's been busy with other things. So my theory is, if I put one post in the center, we want it 1.2 how do I put it? Like 1.2 on each side. So we're doing it with 3 posts instead of the normal 4, as I think I mentioned previously, because my niece would like it to slide easily into the corner. So my theory is 1 in the center, and then if I splay, if I can, see, I don't think I can. No, that's not going to work. Okay, 1 in the center, and then I'm going to measure 1.2 either side and mark it. So center point. Sorry if you can't see me. 1.2. Oh, that's good. That's right to the end. So that works out. And that side's 1.2. Okay, so it's 1.2 on either side. Okay. So I want to make a little pocket for at least the back leg to sit in. So I'm just going to pin that, and then I'll sew down either side so we can slot the stick in. Just trying to do it so they don't splay out when it's standing up, so it'll stop it from falling over, hopefully. So the design's changed a bit, as you can see. So now I'm just going to sew this together, and that way it'll make a floor and stop it from splaying outwards. Works. I think that's going to work for the best. Oh, my battery is flashing. I was just about to start doing this, but I'm going to have to go change my battery. And then I'll come back and sew. I'm going to have to charge it because I don't think I've got another one on charge. So we'll see how we go. I'm just going to So here it is. I finished it. Turns out that I was really just overthinking things, as I tend to do with some of my crafting projects. So ended up being really simple. I just stitched down the center like I showed you in the last clip, and then it's stopping it from splaying out, and I can show you. You can close it up. So the boys can close themselves up and then they can have it open. So I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. So I'll turn the camera around so it's not on me. Well, I won't turn it around, but I'll take the camera down and I'll show you. So it's all done. And you can see I messed it up when I was in there, but I just literally stitched up the center of the curtain and it worked out perfectly and added the tie. So now when she wants to wash it, she can actually just untie it and it's all done. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that's it. The tent is finally done. So for you guys it didn't take that long, but for me it's actually been about 3 weeks in the making, because as I said, I kept overthinking it and procrastinating and worried that it wouldn't turn out right. But it just goes to show that if you try a million different things and they don't work, just keep trying, and eventually, usually you might work out the easiest solution. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. We have found I was going to make a floor cushion to go inside, but we've actually found one that I might go pick up this afternoon, but otherwise I'll show you in another video, which I've already started filming the next video, which is soundproofing. So hopefully the sound is a little bit better in this video. I've done a little bit of it, but I'll show you that in the next video. But if you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and then click the bell notification so you get notified next time I post. But thanks for watching.